Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in a point guard. Russell against Jackson. Russell dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And both free throws good for Zubac. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And he drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
A shot by George, wide open. Leonard kicks to George. Leonard inside, working on McDaniels.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Towns, the shot that time, not on target. On the wing, Jackson, he's guarded by Russell. Towns against Morris. This one for three. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Up top, Edwards, defended by George. From deep three-point range, and it's Towns missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Leonard kicks to George. Back to Leonard. Fades away. Traps in the tray.
Love the focus Leonard has at the arc. He won't take shots he doesn't like.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Sinks that one from the post. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Now here's Jackson. Down low. Here's Zubac. And no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. And here's Russell. Edwards finds Towns. Edwards against George. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
It's his first trip to the line.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue. But that's going to change soon.
And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Leonard with the steal. Outside Jackson. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Lots of room. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. having a venue just for the Clippers will help. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Outside Leonard. Puts up a three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Morris.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Gobert with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. George looking over the floor. Here's Zubac. Morris passes to Leonard. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Leonard missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Russell high post. Jackson on him. Russell dishes to Edwards. Out to Russell. Shot clock at 5. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. George, that's a 2-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Russell passes to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 7 points in the game. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Outside, Russell. He kicks it to McDaniels. Another shot. And Russell with the lay-in. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson passes to Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Here's Edwards. Outside, Russell. He dishes it to McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And the rejection by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And stolen by Russell. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team. And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Now here's George. He has 5. It's stolen by Gobert. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Leonard looking around. From deep. It's rebounded by Towns. The dish now to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
21. The Clippers. 19.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Wall. Robert Covington out there with Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard. Here's Mann. And Batum kicks to Covington. Pass to Kennard. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 4. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Passes it to Reed. No good that time.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Covington. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Covington's got his first points in this one.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Reed with the block. Noel passes to Prince. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Batum. Kicks it out to Covington. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by McLaughlin.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Clippers trail by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard for 3. The rebound by Prince. And Anderson has it in the corner. And there's the pass to Noel. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Robert Covington picks one up. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Wall. Here's Covington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
And both free throws good for Covington. Here's McLaughlin. .146 left in the third. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 6. Prince up top. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Prince has got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. Outside, Wall. Kicks it to Batum. Back to Wall. Fires for 3. And here's Covington from the arc. Here's Mann. Outside, Wall. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Noel. Batum grabs the miss. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Kennard on the wing. Kicks it out to Covington. There's the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now Russell. Out to Edwards. Over George. Edwards can't hit. Outside, George. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the fourth, and that shot allows them to do.
The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Assisted.
Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota in the lead. Also looking it over. Dishes it to Towns. With the drive, Towns is doubled. Outside Edwards. Just 3 to shoot. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Morris. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 34% from the floor. Zubac, he nails it. And we're tied up. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
George against Edwards. And George kicks to Leonard to take the lead. And he stays with it. Pass to Zubac. Second shot opportunity. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Russell against Jackson. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 4 Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Russell against Jackson. And it's Russell missing. The Clippers trail. Morris right side. And Morris throws it down.
Important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Outside Russell. He kicks it to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Zubac. George passes to Morris. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. A putback. It's in!
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And here's George for 3. No good on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
three from Leonard. A second chance effort. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Jackson against Russell. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Morris dishes to Leonard. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Count!
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close, probably a little close. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony.
On this fine Wednesday afternoon. And a battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the point. While the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Russell against Morant. Jackson outside. Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson against Towns. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. Tries the spin move. Here's Towns. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bain. Outside for Russell. The dive for the ball. And stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jackson, the pass to Morant. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Brooks outside.
Dropping foul on Jaden McDaniel. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Morant with it. Towns covering. There's Jackson with the 3. Jackson can't get it to go.
Jaden McDaniel.
Minnesota with the ball.
Second team foul.
Outside Edwards. Off target with the 3. Morant against Russell. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Outside for Brooks. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And it's Towns with the power finish.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Jackson outside. Looking to end the drought. Adams, the pass to Morant. Knocked away. Russell against Brooks. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Russell against Morant. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On the wing, Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson from deep three-point range. Rebound, Minnesota.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Bain against Edwards. Over Bain. Edwards can't hit.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Edwards with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Yes, it's good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Edwards against Bain. And we're going to have a jump ball.
ball.
Down low. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And he drives in. Jackson for three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Jackson, pass to Brooks. No good with the triple. And Edwards puts up a deep three. There's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides. The score still close. Grizzlies out in front, up by one. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That one on Russell.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
And he sinks the second. Now Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Downs with the ball. Now Russell. Clock at 6. From the wing. Adams grabs the miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Morant into the lane. Here's Jackson. The three from Bane. That one no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Morant against Russell.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Outside Bane, just 5 to shoot. Rebound Minnesota. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Jackson outside. Oh, swiped away.
Memphis foul. Desmond Bane. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves. One shot.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
And here's McDaniels. High post Towns. Jackson on him. And the basket by Towns.
Just pure shooting ability from Towns. Exceptional. A big guy who can do it all on the offensive end.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Edwards against Bain. Pass to Towns. Goes up on the wing. They get it again. Gobert. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback. He wasn't going to be denied.
Outside Bain. Now here's Jackson. Back to Bain. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Here's McDaniels. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Outside Bain. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Moran against Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Bain. Adams with the ball. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. 34 seconds left to play in the second quarter. McDaniels with it, guarded by Morant. Pass to Gobert. Nice move. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Timeout call. Memphis.
1 more time for your Timberwolves dancer.
24 seconds left in the second. Moran against Russell. Kicks it out to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. The 3 from Russell. Can't hit that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead, up 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just appreciate it, Allie. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
They've got Kyle Anderson, Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Taurean Prince, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Noel. From outside the arc. Anderson can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. Here's Jones. Here's the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Now Reed puts it up. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Conchar can't hit. The Timberwolves shooting around 44%. Not bad. And finished off by Anderson.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Jones.
One more time for your Timberwolves.
Pass to Green. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. Outside Jones. Lets it go from deep. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Here's Aldama. Stolen by Anderson. It's stolen by Green. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Tillman to the left side wing. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
6 to shoot. McLaughlin back to Prince. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Morant, the pass to Bane. No good, off the front rim.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's McLaughlin, pounded by Morant. Pass to Reed. From 8 feet. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Minnesota foul. Miles Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Bane. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Green is checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The drive by Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Green. Let's go with a 3. He's off on that one. Adams, the pass to Morant. Now here's Reed. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's good. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Jackson finds Green. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's McLaughlin, hounded by Morant. Spins. Fires from the wing. And that one hits the back iron.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. Back to Adams. Outside for Green. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
And He just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And it's powered home by Towns.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More in. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Green in at small forward. Russell against Morant. Rob. In transition, here they come. Finished off the break. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. Outside, Green. Outside for Morant. Three-pointer, no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Edwards. Tries again. Back to Russell. From deep. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers." Guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Russell against Morant. Russell, the pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. From deep. And they get it back. Pass to Gobert. Here's Russell. Second chance effort. The shot by Towns, no good. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. Green with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Morant, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now to win the drought. And it's hammered home by Green.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Russell. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Edwards against Bane. Right side Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Bane. Banked it in off the glass.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Bane against Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Green in the post. Defended by Gobert. Here we go. Here's Towns. Tipped. Adams up top. Crosses over. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Rudy Gobert.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible. He could really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Jackson for 3. Here's Morant. Oh, he nails it!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. And that's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Now here's Morant. Following the miss by Marcus Morris. Leonard with the steal. And here's George. Fires the 3. That shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Bane. Morris with the rebound. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Tipped away. Morant finds Adams. On the wing, Bane. Morant outside. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get help, a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
George, no good. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morant against Jackson. Back to Morant. Kicks to Brooks. Morant right side. Outside, Bane. Clock is at 3. Morris with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. George with the bucket.
Physically imposing at 6'8", 220. Paul George sturdy enough to take that kind of bump.
Morant against Jackson. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now Morris, following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Came into the league and struggled from the three-point line. Kawhi Leonard has made his weakness a strength.
Brooks outside. The dish to Adams. Back to Brooks. Knocks it loose. Here's Jackson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George has got the ball.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Now here's Morant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
The shot by George, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard looking around. Here's George. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. George has got his second bucket. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Pass to Zubac. Outside for Jackson. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, the defense wasn't ready for Jackson to pull that quick one.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Morant against Jackson. Takes it out to Leonard. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant right side. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Jackson dishes to Morris. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Here's Jackson following the score by Memphis. Crafty move, and the dunk by Jackson.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
Memphis trailing here. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. On the wing, Jackson. Passes to Adams. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Morant. Morris with the rebound. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Bane finds Morant. To the paint. Bane, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
Stolen by George. Jackson with it. Now defended by Adams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Leonard. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Memphis moving it around. Back to Bane. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Timeout call for Memphis. Who out there? All right, here comes your...
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Paul George with the steal. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Jackson drives in to the inside. It's stolen by Morris. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Morris against Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Now the Clippers moving it up. Jackson misses.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And George kicks to Morris. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody backs. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A feisty defense from Steven Adams coming in there on that play, and he turns it into points on the fast break.
Jackson against Morant. Outside Leonard. Takes the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Out to Morant. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. Here's the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
Consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Kawhi Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Grizzlies, 15.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Batum, Luke Kennard out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall, and it's Man in at the 2.
Danny Green is such a fantastic system player, and this is a pretty fantastic system, so it's working out well.
Wall looking for an opening. Off target at the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Snatched away. Here's Kennard. Here's Batum. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done. Batum's got his first 2 points.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Kicks it out to Jones. The pass to Tillman. Clock at 4. Aldama off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Clippers leading by 7. Well, we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup.
Kennard's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Green gets it to go.
Surprising, the defense. I think Green puts the ball on the floor and drives and finishes.
Jones against Wall. Outside for Batum. Shot from 16. That shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Pass to Green. Here's Tillman. Pass to Concho. It's deflected. Jones drives in.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And so Jones nails both of them. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Wall against Jones. And Wall kicks to Batum. Here's Conchar. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Aldama. Defended by Covington. Aldama passes to Conchar. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers leading by 3. Wall finds Kennard. Covington inside the line, and he hits the jump shot.
And good vision from Kennard there, just spotting the shooter who's ready to knock it down.
Wall against Jones. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Conchar, the pass to Green. It's tipped. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Kennard kicks to Batum. Now here's Kennard. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now a 7-point Clipper lead.
Kennard has the space and has a pure shot.
Jones with it. Now Covington defending. Passes it to Tillman. Memphis moving it around. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Inside. Wall dishes to Covington. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Tillman passes to Green. Here's Tillman. Left side Jones. 5 to shoot. And too long on the shot.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually gotten high in that kind of range.
And we've watched 3 so far. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Morant with it, guarded now by Jackson. Jackson against Morris. Here's Adams. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Payton for 3. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson looking it over. He feeds it to Leonard. Wide open look. Yep, right through the net. Leonard's got the lead up to 9 now. It's for Los Angeles.
He's made himself into such a reliable scorer. Hard not to call Leonard's number as often as possible.
Morant finds Adams. Shoots over Zubac. Morant with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good. Clippers leading by 9. Outside Leonard. Back to George. Outside Jackson. The pass to Zubac. Outside Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Tries a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant against Jackson. Morant outside. Out to Brooks. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard on the wing. And the rejection by Jackson. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Morant right side. Adams down low. Zubac defending. Stolen by Zubac. From deep, George. Kept alive. Outside Leonard. He kicks to Jackson. Fade away. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Brooks. To end the cold streak. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Brooks poked away. Leonard with the steal. Morris finds Leonard. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. No coverage that time. And the Clippers lead by 11. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Los Angeles leading by 11. And here's George for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant's got space. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And that's just a great job of staying ready by Morant. He didn't need to dominate the ball to score there.
From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
The 3 from George. Great D that time from Bain.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Jackson, a screen on George. Bain. Rebounded by Jackson.
And when you can't get anything to fall in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Bain inside the three-point line. Misses there. So the Clippers with the win. They did. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Oh, say does
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time. Well,
to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Russell. The 3. It's rebounded by Morris.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
George finds Leonard. Back to George. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And the basket by Gobert.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Jump ball call.
And the Clippers have possession. Picked it out of midair. Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. George passes to Morris. Leonard outside. The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer goes.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his 3-point shooting.
Jackson against Russell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. Shoots over Jackson. Leonard pulls down the board.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Now here's George. Morris outside. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Leonard outside. Now Morris. Over Towns. Misses off the left iron. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Edwards against Jackson. Outside for Russell. Here's Edwards. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Zubac. Morris for 3. Can't get it to drop. Edwards against Jackson. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. The 3. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Zubac with the steal. To 3, George. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Now here's Edwards. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Leonard for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Russell. Stolen by Jackson. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Here's Morris. Zubats finds George. Connects from downtown. George has got 6 points.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
Knocks it loose. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Looking to win the run. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards with it, guarded now by George. To the middle. That's good from Towns on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got his first 2 points of the night. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Jackson against Russell. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jackson down low. Guarded by Russell. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
McDaniels with it, guarded now by George. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit. The Clippers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Zubats.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
George. Here's Jackson. It's stolen. Towns down low. He's working on Morris. Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
To the inside. And George with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Tries it from 19. Towns for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Leonard double team. Morris outside. Back to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. For 3. Minnesota with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
George, a deep 3. The shot off that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
26. The Timberwolves. 15.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Luke Kennard out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's John Wall. And it's Batum in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
Here's McLaughlin. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Kennard. Pass to Batum. Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Anderson. The shot comes out. And Los Angeles the other way now. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me, because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Here's Reed. Back to Noel. Inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Left side Wall. Pass to Kennard. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. .90 seconds into the second half now. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. And here's Reed. 11 feet out. Covington grabs the board. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. Back to Kennard. From deep three-point range. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Batum. Here's Prince. Covered by Covington. Prince down low. Working on Covington. Prince can't hit. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Batum. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Batum throwing it down with ease.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Prince. Here's Man. Reed defending. Batum, right side. Back to Kennard. From deep. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pass to Covington. Launches it. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Left side Anderson. And he lays it up and in.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Wall, the pass to Batum. And stolen by Covington. Left side Wall. Fires the three. That's good from Covington on the assist from Wall. Covington's got his second bucket on the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets the three ball to go. Leonard's got his third basket on the night right there.
It's interesting. Coming into the league, Leonard's jumper was a question mark. Now, no one is second guessing it.
Noel, no good. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And a foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And here's Jackson. He's got 5. Out to Leonard. The three is up. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels finds Edwards. Towns for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. Jackson outside. Morris for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's stolen by Leonard. Here we go, one-on-one from deep 3-point range. Again, the miss by Leonard. Minnesota shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Towns. And he comes up with a bucket.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Jackson against Russell. Morris for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Clippers lead by 21.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Jackson for 3. No good there. And Minnesota will come the other way. Russell to pass to McDaniels. Misses from short range. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Edwards against Leonard. From the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Jackson, pass to Morris. Over McDaniels. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. Leonard for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Russell, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Leonard against McDaniels. Fades and shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Edwards against George. It's stolen by Leonard. .146 left in the fourth quarter. George against Edwards. From behind the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got...
Oh!
Powerful jam! Woo! That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Leonard can't get it to go. And so it's Minnesota with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Edwards for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Towns against Morris. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Edwards with it. Pass to McDaniels. Offline with a 3. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Russell looking around. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. It's Russell with the drive. Rebounded by Jackson. Now the Grizzlies with it. It's a 3-point game. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Morant outside. Adams right side. Outside for Jackson. The pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. For the three. From deep three-point range. And it's Morant missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Outside for Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. They get it back. It's Brooks on the wing. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Morant against Russell. 5 on the clock. Payton for three. That shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards against Brooks. The tray. Edwards can't hit. Memphis is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Back to Brooks. A three ball. And the three ball is good.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And here's Russell. Jacks up a three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. Back to Jackson. Morant outside. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Russell. Passes it to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And the basket by Gobert.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Now here's Morant. No points in the game yet for him. Out to Brooks. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Payne. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Out to Morant. Tries again. Adams' shot is off. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Morant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Russell fires away from way outside. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Down low, Lance, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Timberwolves trail by 6. Stolen by Brooks. To the middle. Here's Morant. Adams right side. Brooks outside. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Out to Brooks. And there's the feed to Jackson. Morant outside. 4 on the clock.
Boy, you love the hustle from the young guard. D'Angelo Russell making a play with the defense.
Pass to McDaniels. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Russell against Morant. He feeds it to Adams. Misses from short range. Timberwolves trail by 4. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. And Bain pulls it down. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. And again, Memphis no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Has to Gobert. Outside, Russell. There's the dish to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Russell.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Towns. Shot clock at 3. And there's the pass to Adams. Out to Morant. Memphis moving it around. And it's Brooks in the corner. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Adams. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Passes it to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bane. Edwards kicks to Russell. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Morant, the bounce pass. And Memphis turns it over again.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Out to Brooks. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
Stolen away. And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell's running and finished off by McDaniel.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Timberwolves on top, leading by just 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
On the court for Minnesota, Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Aldama. Launches it. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Aldama's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Memphis. Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Jones. Over to the left wing. The three from Anderson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis leading. Pass to Tillman. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Fires the three. Conchar can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Noel passes to McLaughlin. Here's Reid. Prince outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Jones. They kick it out to Green. Here's Aldama. Defended by Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aldama gets the bucket. And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now the pass to Noel. Spins. Converts after the nice spin.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside, Jones. Passes to Conchar. Memphis moving it around. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Green against Prince. Stolen by Reed. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. It's good. This game is all even.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Jones, that's for 2. And again, Memphis, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Conchar, and he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Noel. They get the rebound, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Green in the post, guarded by Prince. Clock at 6. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. From outside the arc. Pass to Tillman. They kick it out to Green. Jones from outside. Reed with the rebound. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Shots good by Noel.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Conchar. Green finds Jones. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Jones. Pass to Conchar. Pulls up on the wing. That one a little long.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Timberwolves lead by 3. And work up. Please give a big round of applause for your And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Grizzlies trail by 3. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Russell, and the layup is good. Russell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Morant looking around. And the pass to Bain. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards kicks to Towns. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Brooks. And Adams now top of the key. Morant outside. Adams trying to free himself up. Outside Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota leading by 5. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Morant passes to Bain. They get it back. Here's Adams. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Tries the spin move. Russell. Was shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Towns against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adams. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break Memphis. Payne against Edwards. Adams outside. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Brooks. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Morant against Russell. Outside Edwards. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. It's stolen by Adams. To the paint. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got to count that one.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Russell from long range. Out to the right wing. Back to McDaniel. Out to Russell. 5 to shoot. That shot misses. Nice D from Brooks. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Out to Brooks. To the wing on the left. Now, here's Morant for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Here's Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Russell with a wide open look. Back alive, Minnesota.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Up top, Edwards. Outside, Towns. Now, here's McDaniel. Brooks covering. Pulls up. High post. Misses off the right eye.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Payne drives in. Money!
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball.
My whole life.
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
And the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Leonard against Brooks. Clock at 6. Morris for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Morris against Jackson. Brooks from outside. They get it back. Here's Adams.
Inside, Steven Adams is always ready for battle, getting the shot off despite the foul.
And he can't get the first one.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Morant against Jackson. Morris outside from deep. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. George with a steal. Jackson with it. Now here's George. Defended by Jackson. George outside. Jackson attacking. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Morris with it. Jackson in his pocket. George passes to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
George with the bucket.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Green is checked in. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Bane. Outside for Green. Outside Morant. To the wing on the left. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Off target from outside. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Leonard. Morant against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. On the attack, Green. Jackson finds Green. Back to Jackson. Now Green. Pass to Jackson. Here's Green. Outside Bane. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Now here's Jackson. To the inside. And George gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. George has got 5 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
To the middle. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Now Jackson. Pass to Morris. Fires it. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerve.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead. They lead by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
And it's Morant off the drive. Here's the 3. And that one's good. Jackson for 3. Jackson's got 5.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
That's tipped. Morris against Jackson. Kicks it out to Jackson. Hey, from beyond the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Nice retort by Reggie Jackson. He's one of those guys you don't want to let him get hot.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Inside, here's George, and George with the jam.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
And then Morant with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Green against Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Beautiful executed play. Kawhi Leonard makes the right read, wheeling and dealing.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Morris. And here's George. Jackson outside. Back to Morris. From deep three-point range. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Jackson outside. Leonard on the wing. It's George on the wing. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Right wing. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Got a hand on it. Leonard against Green. And the Clippers miss again.
that's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Morant against Jackson. Here's Morris. Adams grabs the miss.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Morant against Zubats. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. George for 3. Rebounded by Green. Memphis leading. On the wing, Bane, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
9 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Wall, and the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
And so a close game as we wrap up the... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon.
26. The Clippers, 27.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paul George has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Danny Green is out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Outside Wall. For 3, Covington. Jones grabs the board. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Here's Batum. Nails the baby hook.
Such a creative scorer. Batum can do it inside, from 3, really anywhere on the floor.
Outside for Green. From deep, he buries it from 3. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Out to Covington from downtown. The Grizzlies pull it in. 3rd quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Over to the wing. Back to Green. Left side Jones. There's the 3. Here's Conchar. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Takes a 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pass to Aldama. Stolen by Wall. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got his first points of the game.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Tillman. It's stolen. Kennard on the wing. Green covering. Covington.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Conchar. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with a 3. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Right side, Covington. Wing man. Outside wall. Pass to Batum. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Beyond the arc. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul of the game.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. He got a piece of it. Jackson against Morant. Leonard outside. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Kicks it to George. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Green, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Jackson outside. And the jam by George.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
Jackson outside. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Leonard for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Jackson on the wing. He's got 12. Morant finds Jackson. Outside for Morant. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Grizzlies up 2. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Here's Jackson. So, on the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Green, the pass to Bane. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And he gets the bucket.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
Now here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Jackson, pass to George. Releases. Oh, the swat by Adams. And they'll get another chance. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Leonard. To the inside. Here's Morris. Now here's Zubac. Leonard for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 now. Green, the pass to Morant. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Dylan Brooks checked in for Memphis. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And then Morant with the dunk.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Boy, Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Kicks it to George. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Adams. To the middle. Outside for Moran. 5 to shoot. Adams with the ball. On the wing, Bain. Right side, Moran. Back to Bain. Another shot. And that one's long.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
George, good.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Moran against Jackson. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
And here's Jackson. George outside. This one for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Moran against Leonard. Moran, pass to Adams. Who's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
George against Bain. It's George on the drive. Oh, Adams with the block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Leonard for three. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. 50 seconds left in the 4th. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside for Brooks. And stolen by Leonard.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot. No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Here's Moran. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Oh, he got it! He got it! A huge shot to tie it up. George passes to Zubac. With the crossover, no good.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Timeout call, Memphis. The score's tied at 51. 1 second left in the 4th quarter of this one. He got it up in time. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Morant. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Jackson against Morant, down low. Here's Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Outside for Green. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Adams. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Jackson outside. Leonard left side. It's stolen by Green. Adams, a pass to Morant.
That kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Bane against George. Fires from deep. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Inside, stolen by Jackson. 3-on-3. Morant against Jackson. On the wing, Green. On the wing, Bane. Clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. The 3, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Morant against Jackson. And it's in.
This is what the team needs from Jackson. Leadership when the game heats up.
With it. Outside, Green. Morant against Jackson. And it's John Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
George against Bane. Out to Leonard.
This is what Steven Adams is known for. A fantastic defensive player with terrific instincts.
Now Morant. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So